This is why I'm so excited for like survival of the fittest with modded creatures in it. It'll be so much more exciting and so much more unpredictable. It's like it just changed the game completely. Everyone has every dinosaur figured out. When freaking Laggiacrus rolls up, fighting against some sort of weird demonic T-Rex. It's gonna be all kinds of exciting. What's going on, guys? Riot here playing Ark Survival Evolved, and today's spotlight revolves around these 4 epic creatures that have been added in the additional creatures mod 4 that, like, sometimes I cover these mods and I'll admit the creatures are kind of cool but don't really blend into your world that well, but these ones are actually freaking awesome. The first one we're going to be looking at right here is actually more of an elephant than any kind of dinosaur. Even though the name was Paleoxodon. See, some of these names I'm not 100% sure if they match the creature because of one thing I looked up a bit ago, but I'll show you that once we get to the creature. But this thing, see, the thing about these creatures that makes them so awesome in your world is, like, of course they may be, some of them may not be 100% up to the textured quality, some of you may like it. Like, this thing looks actually pretty awesome except for this little strand of shit hanging from its butt that kind of looks like a tail. But again, it's like some of this stuff is just so hard to get in here as is. The face looks pretty damn awesome, but the coolest thing about these creatures, well, except for the fact that this one's an elephant, this is actually really damn awesome right here. This thing is huge. It's the attacks, though. The attacks are so amazing. Look at this one's attack. It just straight up just swings that trunk all around the place. Oh my god, this thing is awesome. Oh, someone's playing Rick and Morty virtual reality. Alright, Paleoxodon, or just, I'm just gonna call it an elephant, because I think I'm kind of screwing that name up. I do love how the tail wiggles around a little bit while we're walking too. The stampede effect's pretty great. I mean, I think the only issue here is that the legs get a little stale, but I think that actually looks pretty damn good. Actually, I think that's just about perfect. I can't remember the last time I saw a few elephants going for a jog, but I'm pretty sure their legs don't bend that much, do they? No, they definitely don't. They wouldn't be able to support the body weight, or would they? Well, I'm really disappointed in my lack of information on elephants right now. I thought I knew them so well. This elephant actually only has 1 attack. I think it's the only creature that's been added that only has 1 attack, but it makes sense too, because I mean, what else is an elephant really gonna do except hit you with its freaking tusks and its big floppy, that is a word you do not want to lose the name. Okay, see this creature. My trunk! Jesus! God, this is so hard to remember the name of a trunk. That was embarrassing. Alright, so elephant going up against something in the Spinosaurus family. What's going on, sucker? Yeah, we should be able to gather a buttload of resources. Oh my god, we just bent him into like the 7th circle of hell. That was gnarly. This must be a hell of a resource gatherer. Oh, I would imagine just kind of trucking through the forest, just kind of not. If other creatures can gather as much resources as they can just by smacking their tail against it, then this elephant trunk and tusks should definitely gather good amounts. I mean, not to mention he's just a big, awesome-ass elephant right there. This is so damn cool. I wish there was some sort of way to... See, this always bugged me. I always wish this was a thing in Ark. If creatures had more pack mentalities or herd mentalities, that kind of thing. Because you just see all these creatures just kind of wandering around on their own, doing their own thing, which I understand that's life and everything, but some of these creatures would be in very large herds, just kind of migrating. Elephants would be one of them. He keeps up pretty well. I mean, it looks realistic. He's kicking up hell of a dust cloud back there, too. Jesus, anyone with asthma back there is just screwed. He's awesome. I love this elephant. The best thing about him, too, is the freaking size of this beast. I wonder if that's just his this is just a prehistoric elephant right there, and that's why it has this name, and that's why it is so unbelievably huge. That is insanity. This is like one of those, what are those elephants called from Lord of the Rings? You know, the badass ones? Hang on. Well, he's certainly a powerful creature, isn't he? Oh my god, I would love it. Damn it. See these now I'm just kind of, now that I see an elephant in this game, I'm just seeing all these things I wish creatures could do. Like, I wish we would just be able to find this elephant just kind of bathing in this water right here. But then I also wish we could find a bunch of herbivores just all grazing around the watering hole. This giant insect saver. How does something graze in this game? That's something we desperately need. Just like seeing stuff head to the water and like kind of just creatures all built around the watering hole. Would be amazing. Alright, now here we have the EO Triceratops, number 2 of 4 creatures added. See, the only thing that's not of like awesome Ark quality, I think, on these creatures is the eyeballs, which is really great because that's such a minuscule little detail right there that's really just isn't available with these models. Like, it's not a thing. This guy, see that? Okay, the elephant was pretty damn cool. This one's probably my least favorite added in the thing if I had to pick favorites, because the other 2 added are just so amazing, but it's still really cool to have other members of the Ceratops family in your world, you know what I mean? Instead of just like the standard couple. Does have some cool moves before. I believe the other member of the Trike family has these same attacks too, though. Okay, he can yell at you, he can hit you with his horns, and I think this one only has 2. Dude, it's the other 2 that have a bunch. See, look at that elephant over there in the distance, just smacking creatures away with its tusks. That's awesome. All these guys basically have vanilla stats, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, level 225 has 5,000 health. That's not very powerful. There's actually a server I've been meaning to get involved in a little more, like start another side survival series that's actually run by the mod deb of this mod, and it's basically just like a complete vanilla mod or vanilla server, but with just a bunch of other kinds of creatures, you know, like Monster Hunter, these creatures, mythical creature monsters, just a whole bunch of fun stuff. Which reminds me, what the shit was that? Something just cast a shadow in my room. I legit, like, Jesus Christ, there must have been a huge ass insect flying around up there. What? But which reminds me, since I have like my streaming all set up now, I'm ready to just start. I'm trying to just figure out when I want to start streaming now regularly. I was gonna do Survival of the Fittest, but Survival of the Fittest has been done. So now I'm gonna do modded Survival of the Fittest, which is basically Survival of the Fittest, but with like Monster Hunter and shit like that in there, because I feel like that's the only way to keep it fresh. So keep an eye out for that coming soon too. All right, now welcome the Beluosaurus, whom I'm not 1,000% sure owns the name Beluosaurus. Like, I honestly don't really know much about these creatures, so I look them up online and I'm like, I saw pictures of something that looked nothing like this creature. Come here, buddy. Now this guy is awesome as hell. In addition, I mean, his eye looks a little weird. His eye looks definitely infected. Like, that shit looks, you can see pus oozing out of the center. That is not healthy. But other than that, the creature's so pretty. I hesitated. I was gonna say sexy, but I was like, I decided I'm gonna stop calling creatures that because it's weird and doesn't make sense. See, he's not actually that big. He looks like a baby Zilla, baby 1998 Zilla, or like a mid-adult Rex out of the aisle. This guy though, see, the cool thing about these creatures is the attacks implemented with them fit the creature. It's not like every other creature just has the same bite and scratch move and just different creatures. These moves actually, that was awesome. These moves actually like coincide with the kind of creature it is. Let's see here. The first one, bite, obviously. He's got a mouth. The second one, hit him with his horn, which is something that was desperately needed. And then the other one's just awesome. He uses his third. He's got his tail. This guy's literally using everything he has at his disposal against his enemies. And he looks really cool too. I mean, trust me, I wish the face could be a little bit different, but that's just, it's literally like taking models from online and then just doing a bunch of crazy shiz to them to make it so they're able to be played with an arc, but you can't change what the model is, you know what I'm saying? Unless you want to go full on Arczilla on it and spend the next year doing it. I love the way this guy stalks around though. He's actually a really cool dinosaur. Look at these guys running for nothing. Oh my god, I missed beautifully. Circling around. Oh, look at him go flying. Look at him just get tossed out of here like nothing. Where you going, buddy? He didn't really get tossed anywhere. You're not the most exciting thing to hit with my horn. I'm not gonna lie, but this Dilo over here, boom! Oh, he didn't really go that far, but I still love that his attacks just go with the creature. It would bug me so much if he had this giant horn on his face and it was just not being used for any sort of awesome actions. I wonder how if his tail sends it flying. Oh my god, this guy's moves are so great. It really bothers me that more creatures weren't able to do this kind of stuff. See the Rex, as beautifully textured, perfect, and amazing as this thing looks. Like, Ark knows what they're doing for sure when they just create creatures from the ground up. But the guy has no C move. His right click is only roaring, and his left click is biting. Whereas I'm pretty sure, I think it should have been like left click bites, right click swing his head just against creatures, and then C swing with his tail. See, as crazy as the Rex is, that's why what are you doing, Rex? That's a friendly. That's why I love this thing so much. It has the bites, it has the freaking horn, and it has the tail swing. It has so many moves that so many creatures in here should be using. That's why these are so special. That's why I'm so excited to be messing with these today. Not to mention, it just looks awesome when it's running. I really do love this creature, actually. This thing is super cool. These guys have the coolest, most horrifying sound effects. They're so creepy. Jesus, this guy's getting killed back there. He's not even in the fight, poor bastard. Look at that scary face, so when it goes to attack, it's so awesome. I love these things so much, man. I love these varieties of moves. I also love how this elephant's completely able to just swing its trunk. Like, I was doing this for a few minutes earlier, just like looking at how awesome it is. That actually, it looks so smooth and fluid, that trunk swing. It's really impressive. Alright, and last but not least, we have the Tetsuceratops, who kind of just ignore me riding sideways on top of it right now. This is the one thing that needs to be tweaked on the creature, but other than that, it is straight up game quality gorgeous. This thing is just out of this world. Just look at this beauty. Look at the even skin wrinkle in and wrinkle out as it charges down the sidewalk. It's not a sidewalk, I kind of messed that sentence up, but you know what I mean. Like, it's perfectly scaled, it's very pretty. Keep it down from here, buddy. Look, it looks like a giant crocodile. It's so shiny and fresh and detailed and pretty. Not to mention it has the coolest freaking moves ever. This thing is actually pretty damn great. No doubt my favorite creature added to this mod, this little update right now. That's why I'm saving it for last. Even though I'm riding sideways on top of it, I don't give him shits. So look at that first move, just straight up poke. Super poke right there. Imagine that would just destroy whatever creature they're poking. I assume maybe kind of hard to hit small predators that way, but a T-Rex comes at you, you do that into his side, he's done for, man. It's like getting stabbed in the side of his... That's just vicious right there. You gotta be able to taunt your enemies if you're gonna wreck them, of course. And then this just put the stomp down, man. So many things. This just really bothers me that these creatures have so many more moves than our creatures. Not to mention, look at the size of this beast. Look at those prods. That would hurt so bad. Not this one. It's just yelling, right? Basically does no damage. Oh, once I turn around, you are done for, you SOB. Oh my god, the smackdown does do a good amount of damage. I was very happy about that. This creature in action. Oh, just comes. Look at the size of this. Jesus, man, this thing is enormous. Look at the size of that head alone. It's such a grand creature to have in your world right here. I love when you're barely up to their elbows. It's my favorite thing. I feel like this guy's very just like equally stat boosted as well. See how he's 12,000 health at level 225. Because he's having an issue hitting his targets, but I'm thinking it's just the size difference right there. Sometimes it's hard for them to get their hit marker when a person's not on top of them. Alright, come here, Trike. See the Trike? Oh my god, the Trike is just like this thing's baby right now. Jesus. You can see the Trike has that awesome ass hit, understandably, but then that's all it has is the left click hit. It can do that. It can kind of get you with its little horn tip right there, which understandably is a very good move. Trikes are one of my favorites in this game. Like one of my top favorite dinosaurs by far, just because they're, I don't know, I kind of get like a peaceful vibe from them. You can befriend them, but also if you mess around, they'll just destroy your face with this giant shielded They use their face as a weapon. I have huge respect for things that use their face as a weapon. But the fact that it only has one attack just breaks my frozen, iced over evil little heart. Look how cool those like bronze spikes look down the back. That is damn sexy. You really gotta go out of your way to just ignore the guy riding sideways on it. It's not supposed to be there. It'll be removed soon. Oh, this thing just runs the jungle, man. This is why I'm so excited for like survival of the fittest with modded creatures in it. It'll be so much more exciting and so much more unpredictable. Cause like it just changed the game completely. Everyone has every dinosaur figured out. Wait, freaking Lagiacrus rolls up, fighting against some sort of weird demonic T-Rex. It's gonna be all kinds of exciting. So yeah, if you guys had a good time watching, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe for more, download the mod in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Peace!